Yo guys, Kobe here, and today I'm here with a thing that I haven't posted for a while, which is a replay. The first replay I actually posted was one of my first videos, and the one that brought me to fame, of course. But this replay is from a tour. The reason that I'm posting this replay is actually to promote the Radiant Sun forum. If you don't know what it is, a couple of my friends have a forum, so it's like Smogon forums, but it's a little bit smaller, and it hosts a lot of tours. And in this case, this is sort of a SPL, but they also have OLTs that you can do right there. You have some weird OU, UU, and a lot of older gens tours in general. So if you are interested in that, go ahead and check it out. I really I really suggest you to check it out. But what? But without any further ado, let's jump in. This was my second week. The first week I won 6-0, and this week I have to play FPB, which is a really good friend of mine. And I brought some real skillful mons right here, and he actually had a nice wall breaking team because he really expected me to play bulky offense, which isn't a weird thought, of course. But yeah, looking at his leads, he could lead Terrakion, he could lead Heatran, he could lead Clef, he could lead Lando. A lot of leads, and also Rotom, so it's pretty much all leads. So in this case, I just decided to lead with my Superior. Why did I go Superior? Well, it would beat the Terrakion, well, would scare out the Terrakion. In this case, get me a free sub. I really wanted to throw Hidden Power Ground on this, and I'm actually not kidding. Just because of the fact that I looked at his replays, and Ferrothorn wasn't a really common mon, so I thought like, maybe put on Hidden Power Ground, but I decided not to, just in case he brought Superior of his own. But looking back, I should have went with it. In this case, I'm just going for the Yellow Magic, just Yellow Magic straight up, and I'm just chipping it a little bit, maybe force a switch or two. But in this case, he is not gonna switch out, which is pretty obvious. It's pretty good play. I wanted to, in this case, bluff the switch. He went for the Earth Power right there, and if I would have switched to my Salamence, it would be cool, but unfortunately not. And in this case, I'm realizing that he is not going to switch. He's never going to switch. So in the hope that he does go for the Earth Power right here, but he goes for Lava Plume. He doesn't get the burn, but just in case you're wondering, yes, I have a Lumberry, so if he would have burned me, I would have got rid of that burn, so it wouldn't have mattered that much. But in this case, I'm going to set up a Dragon Dance with my Salamence right here, and I am adamant. I am adamant nature. This means that after +1 boost, I have a, I believe 75 or 85 or something like that, chance to kill this Clefable when I hit. So it's a 75% chance, pretty much, because if it hits, it's pretty much gonna die. To kill this Clefable and really nuke his team might actually sweep. So that would be crazy. So I think you might see it from the timestamp of this video. I am not going to hit the Iron Tail, which is so annoying, but again, it's with a lot of friends of mine, so I don't care about it. And in this case, I expected him to switch out into like Latias, but he didn't. In this case, I can get up my free Mega. I just fake out. Looking back, I know like EQ was very scary, but Clefable was such a safe middle ground play just in case. So looking back, I should have went for return, and I'm really punching myself. in this match, I'm punching myself like crap. I should have went for the return, but I didn't, and I have to live with it. So yellow magic comes out, and I'm really hesitant on the fact that I'm winning this match, yes or no. In this case, I'm going clef. Why did I go clef? Just in case. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea. I actually expected the Lottie, but I'm playing really obvious right now. He can switch into his Heatran on my rocks. It fears me out, and in this case, I'm losing a lot of my momentum. I do go into my Rotom, in my Volcanion, just going for the Sludge Wave. Why wouldn't I go for the Steam Eruption? Well, I expected that Lottie, but Rotom is fine too. It is a crit, however, so sorry for that. But it is 2-hit KO'd nonetheless. He goes for the Volt Switch, and I can hit something with the Sludge Wave on the switch in, which is that Lottie, which I weaken for like Mega or Mega Lopunny, but he turns out to be Mega Lottie, and looking back on its team, I should have expected this actually. But out comes my Rachi. I really want to click U-turn right here, I really did, but I decided, well, what if he goes Lando? So I Ice Punch, which is great, and it dies to rocks, and of course it's not gonna switch out, it dies. So now it goes into Heatran, and FPB really thought to stun, but of course, yeah, he gets the para. So sorry for that once again. Hex War on my side this match. Well, I did miss that Iron Tail on Salamence, which could have been a game changer pretty much, but that para and that crit, it was a pretty nasty, gnarly battle. But I just decided to go for the high jump kick. Looking back, once again, I should have went for return. Clefable comes out, of course, magic card, and I'm just sacking my Volcanion at this point. Moonblast wouldn't have killed, so could have been cool. In this case, I thought, why not get off some chip damage? But of course, yellow magic comes through. So I mean, I have a little bit of justice for that para on Heatran. I know Heatran could have burned my Lopunny, but in this case, he kills my Volcanion, which could have been a lot of damage. In this case, going for the glare, just chipping it down. Moonblast for chip damage. In this case, I hope it gets affected by the yellow magic, but of course not. In this scenario, I'm just going to go for the Leaf Storm and let my superior die. Well, if you are wondering, wait, why didn't he go Rachi? Well, the fact of the matter is, look at Rachi. Rachi is pretty weak at this point. I don't know if he has Flamethrower yet. He didn't reveal it, so it could be, in theory, be Flamethrower, because I didn't see rocks, and I don't think a Jirachi will kill a max defense or really defensive Clefable in one hit. And if he manages to break out of that para flinch shenanigan, I lose my Scarf Rachi, which is really nice for his Megalodios, which is nice for Terrakion because I don't think it's scarfed, which is, again, it's nice for Clefable. So I don't want to sack it just yet. I don't. And I know I lose my Superior, but I don't feel like Superior could do anything like amazing this game. Heatran is there, it walls, so I didn't feel like risking on Rachi that right there. But in this case, once it is a little bit chipped, I can go into Rachi. In this case, I should have once again predicted my Heatran. I wasn't on my best behavior, like playing style stuff. And in this case, I really thought he was gonna switch because he was very switch heavy this game. But he just goes for the Lava Bloom. Unfortunately, he doesn't get the burn. And in this case, I can just sack Clefable because I don't need Clefable. And if you're wondering, like, what is he doing? Well, I'm lining everything up for Mega Lopunny. And I'm risking the fact that Terrakion is scarfed. If this is scarfed Terrakion, I lose the game, pretty much. And then hello, Clefable lives 2 returns. So the thing that I have to do is chip down Clefable and I'll win the match. That's it. GG. So I don't need Clefable, and I don't want the burn on my Megalopunny. In this case, he goes into Rekion. I have no idea why. I guess we'll never find out if it was Scarfed or not or whatever. In this case, I love this. But I should have realized that he could heal on me. So I should have went into my Rachi. I don't know why I didn't. But I'm basically set up fodder. Yay. I always love the fact that I'm set up fodder. In this case, he goes for the softball, yes. But he goes back into Heatran, and in this case, in this scenario, I thought, okay, there isn't really gonna be a situation where I can come in on Clefable for free. I know Moonblast is weak, but it isn't gonna kill me, so it isn't really my optimal play. So in this case, I'm going to Clefable once again just to sack it. Don't need it. You can burn me. You can do whatever you want. Just kill this. just kill this. And yeah, it takes a while. He taunts, but I'm just letting this thing go down. I bring out my Megalopunny. I kill that Latias. I mean fake out and return. Obviously kills because he wants to get that Clef in for free. In this case, I just go for Rachi, and he goes for Moonblast, and he should go for it. If he didn't get that, if he didn't break through, because that's 50%. If he didn't break through, that would have been a lot of damage. That would be a lot of damage, and I think it might have won me the game. But it basically comes down to the fact that Clefable can take 2 hits, 2 returns, so it's a 3-hit KO. I have to paralyze it once and not get critted. That's pretty much the only way how I can win. Or I crit him down, or that happens. So turn 1, well, he goes Heatran. Okay, just fake out. Sure, how Jump Kick is gonna kill you. Goodbye. Well, now this happens. Return. He takes 1 hit and he breaks through. Okay. If I break through right now, well, if he breaks through, I should say, I lose the game. If I crit, or if he gets paralyzed, I win. So this cliffhanger is gonna end now. What will happen? Yellow Magic breaks through. Yellow Magic wins me the game. That stupid little tiny paralyzation on that Clefable won me the game. And this was my second week, of course. This actually put my SPL team in the finale, so great for them. If you enjoy this video, or if you want to be in a league of your own, like a SPL thingy or a tour on this site, just PM me or in the comment section. I will link you the site to Radiant Sun. I will leave a link in the description probably, and just go ahead and check it out. I believe I launched a OLT thingamajigger recently. I mean, yesterday. So you might be able to join if you want to. Other tours are coming up, so if you want to join any of them, you can. But for now, that's the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Peace.
I am the one